Hello, dweebs, and welcome to another episode of Coffee Break. Got my coffee right here. I believe I've used this mug before, but as I said before, we're not really doing that thing anymore. It's more about just drinking coffee and checking out cool new games, and we have both of those today. Because, number one, we have coffee, and number two, we have Overwatch. Now, this game is currently in beta, so it's not actually out yet, but I've been playing it this weekend. Pretty much non-stop as much as I can. I was sick a bit over the weekend and had some other stuff, but I've been playing it so much because it is so much fun. This is a game by Blizzard, who you may know as the maker of World of Warcraft. That's kind of their biggest, but they also did Diablo 3, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, that kind of stuff. Now, personally, I've never played any of their games before. I played a bit of Hearthstone, and that was pretty much it. But something about this game just really seemed like it would be a lot of fun. So I downloaded the beta and checked it out, and I was correct. It is a ton of fun. So we are going to get into it. I've been doing quick plays. I think for this, we're going to start off with just a little bit of AI, just to kind of show you some of the characters and the different ways that you can use those characters, the way everyone is kind of playing. So the thing that originally I was worried about with this game was that it's an online multiplayer shooter. So I'm not real big on those. I generally don't play them. But this is actually a team hero shooter, which is a genre I just learned about as of this game. Which basically means you have your different heroes down here that you pick from. Each has a different ability, but they're also split up into 4 different categories: support, tank, defense, and offense. So your offense is kind of like what you would typically think of as your usual online shooters. You have like this guy looks like he could be like out of a Call of Duty type game. They can do a lot of quick damage and go on the offense. And then you've got your defense players who can set up turrets or are themselves kind of like used for defensive moves. Like she can throw up an ice wall. Then you got like your sniper that you can set up. This guy builds turrets. And then you've got your tanks, which can take a lot of damage and also put out a lot of damage, but they're also pretty slow. I like playing as this guy a lot. And then you've got your support team, which are your healers, which kind of seems like who wants to play as a healer, but I've been playing as Lucio the most actually lately, and I'm having a ton of fun. And that's really great because like I'm not the person to run in here with like this guy and headshot everyone. Like I don't play this kind of games. I'm not that good at it, but I can play as Lucio and heal a bunch of my teammates and still get really good experience points and upgrade path, which is really great. That's something I would say if you generally don't play these kinds of games, start out as support or a tank. You can take a lot of damage as one of these. And you can, it's a good way to get into the game and actually do feel like you're contributing, because Overwatch isn't a game about killing the most people. It's a game about objectives. As you'll see when we get into this, which we apparently already won because I didn't actually pick my player. Good game. So yeah, I didn't realize that was going on. I haven't done versus AI before, and I was just kind of chatting away about the game. But we won, and I still got experience points. So we'll actually hop into it this time and pick a character to play as. Each one kind of has like their default attack, and then so I'm going to play as Roadhog because I like him. Each has their default attack. And then some have a secondary attack, and then they have like abilities and an ultra. Here's another thing you'll see over the team tips. So it'll kind of tell you like what you need for what they recommend is a good team. And I'll tell you straight up, always, no one ever wants to play the support. So if you normally don't play these games and want to get into it, play the support because people are going to be happy that you're playing the support. Because no one ever wants to do it. Now I'm playing on the PC. But it's also available for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And you'll notice that I just sped up there. Lucio has an ability to where he can actually speed up other heroes. So I've got my shotgun, dump some junk in there to reload. I've got this where I can heal myself, which is pretty awesome because I already have a lot of health to start off with anyway. This hook that I can grab someone with and pull them towards me. A hook and a shotgun blast is a really good combination with this character. I use that a lot. And then his ultra is kind of like a Gatling gun. With his gun, he just shoots non-stop. Do a lot of damage and crowd control with that. Ooh. Yep. He grabbed me. So see, that's a support character over here. That's a good way to take him out. Support characters don't do a lot of damage. You know, you might hear people say like, play your role or play your class, and that's what they mean. Like if you're playing a support character, don't go to the front lines trying to take everyone out. So you'll see there the little pig icon is my ultra. The more as you do damage, you'll build up your ultra, which I can now use on this whole crowd of people. Take a bunch of them out. So that's useful. So yeah, I think another reason I'm like a pretty big fan of this game is, I mean, it's just like bright colors, and like the setup isn't like some like dark, like, oh, the world has ended and we're all that's left and we're just gonna murder each other. Like, it's not some kind of thing like that. Like, it's a fun, lighthearted atmosphere, which, like, if I'm playing an online shooter, I need it to be like that. I don't need it to be any more in my face and telling me to get good. So that's why I think like this is a really great game if you haven't played a lot of these before. I also played a bit of this on the PlayStation 4 just to try it out, and it works really well there too. I mean, like I can run at better graphics on my PC, but it ran just fine on PlayStation 4 as well. So that was good to know. So now we are going to do a quick play with actual other people. We'll see how we do. Now when I'm playing with other people, I usually default to support, like I said, so kind of get to show you a little bit of that. There we go. Also, whenever you select a character here, you can click this and it'll show you all of their moves, so you can kind of get a feel for what you're going to be playing before you start. Looks like it's already started. And when you're starting out, that's really good, because I know some games it'll just be like, well, do you want to play this, this, or this? And it doesn't really tell you what they do. So see, I just switched over to healing, and so now I'm healing these people. And if I can get over to Yogurt over here, just by being near him, I'll actually heal him. It's just proximity, so see, I'm actually getting healing points by doing this. And so, like, as a support, that's what you need to focus on instead of killing people. Although you know, you can kill people. You have the ability. You have a gun. Like, my gun does damage. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah. See, that's why I don't want to get a firefight. I also have the ability to slide on the walls, Titanfall style, which is pretty fun. Now, obviously, some people are going to play this game and go straight for the attack characters, which is totally cool. Like, it seems like a lot of people want to do that. Just not for me. See? Thank you, other person playing support. And see, with this being objective based, that's where, like, a support character is just as important as an offensive character, because if your offensive characters are dying and not making it to the objectives, then they can't do what they need to do. Just for the fun of it, we'll switch to this guy just for a bit to show you kind of just how they all play. So he's got a sprint, which which is pretty nice. There we go. So see, you can take down characters pretty quickly with this, which is nice. You know, it's different playstyles, and I really enjoy that you can switch, you know, on the go in the middle of a match. Whoa. Alright. Ooh, thank you, Farah. Went down. And then we'll play Reinhardt. This dude's pretty fun. So see, this is where we need to be attacking. Gotcha. There we go. I messed that up pretty bad. But yeah, he has that really cool sprint, which I kind of showed my hand a bit too quickly. Round 2. Okay, so it's not. I don't. It has different types of games, but like there's sometimes you have to protect something that's traveling. Sometimes you just need to take over bases. But there's always an objective you're trying to get to. So that's Bastion. He's like a turret. Tracer, she can teleport. Mercy is a healer. I'm playing as Reinhardt, who's a huge tank with a massive hammer. So you can see Mercy is shooting a beam at Bastion right now. That's actually upping his damage and attack. She can switch between either upping your health or your damage that you're doing. So I totally forgot that I have a shield as Reinhardt, which I should definitely be using. Oh, taken out. And see, that's generally why you don't want to switch too much between your I mean, you can do whatever you want, actually, with your characters. But I try to just play one for the most part, because examples like that, I forget what I'm doing. Like I forget the moves that I have. Now in a situation like this, I probably, the next time I die, we'll switch to something else, because we already have a support character on the team and really don't need to. Ooh, Hanzo. His ultra is pretty cool. So I actually knocked him out of his healing circle and took him out. So you're kind of like, for me at least, I'm like trying to learn to juggle, like keeping up the amount of health I'm giving my team, focusing on my ammo, not getting caught out in the open, all that kind of stuff. Because when you use an ability, you have to wait a bit to use it again. But with something like healing, you kind of want to make sure you're using it pretty often, so your team is staying healed up. And that gives me a shield. But even at that, I'm not doing much. Yeah, took me out. 6-player kill streak. That's pretty good for a support character. But even at that, I've been on. I'm actually doing pretty good with this character, so I'm just gonna stay. But yeah, I've been in matches before where someone will get a ton of kills and then their team still loses, because I think it's about getting these. Oh jeez. Oh no. That is all kinds of wrong. Yeah. Well, folks, that is going to do it for Overwatch. I hope you enjoyed getting a little taste of what this game is going to be like. I hope you got the chance to play the beta while it was out. If not, then hopefully this video will let you kind of know if you want to play it in the future. Like I said, it'll be coming out late May. I believe it's May 24th is the date. It's either 24th or 27th. I can't really remember. But yeah, it's a great game. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Really accessible for a lot of people, so definitely you should check it out. If you would like to check out more of me, then you can head on over to my blog, www.thedweebjar.com. Fun fact, and by we I mean I, celebrated 1 year. That blog has been going for 1 year and a few days now, which is really cool to be supported by folks like you who watch these videos. It means a lot. So check out the blog, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment. That's your homework. I expect it in the morning. See you later. Nope. Oh, okay. Woo-wee. Wait, I don't have the fire. God, I don't have the friggin' fire. Just give me the fire. 100 seconds left. Okay, these levels, it's not just that you have to beat them, it's that you have to beat them within the amount of time that they set. Okay.